Let's now focus on redistributing IPv6 routes. So we're going to redistribute from EIGRP for IPv6 into OSPFv3. The terminology is the same here. We're still importing. We're importing from the EIGRP domain into that OSPF autonomous system. So in this case, where do we go? We go into IPv6 router OSPF configuration mode. Or if we're using the newer OSPF configuration, you would go into the OSPFv3 configuration mode or the router OSPFv3 configuration mode. But once we're in that configuration mode, the redistribute command is the same. It hasn't changed. We still type in redistribute. We still specify the routing protocol we want to import routes from. In this case, EIGRP. And the autonomous system is autonomous system 10 in this example. We're still using a default seed metric of 20, but if you want to change the metric, you can use the metric command. As we see down here, you can change the metric type as well. We're still dealing with E1, E2s. So you can change it to E1. E2 is still the default. Still can apply route maps if you want granular control. And you still have the ability to tag those routes. So all of that's the same, except for one. And that is include connected. Include connected. What does that mean? Well, let's go to our live environment. In our live environment, if we look at our 7 routing table for IPv4, the network between R1 and R3 is the 10.1.13.0/24 network. Is it listed here? Yes, it is. 10.1.13.0/24. Now, if we go back to R3, and on R3, we type in show IP route connected. The 10.1.13.0/24 network is a connected route, directly connected. It's not EIGRP. So why did R3 include that in the redistribution process with IPv4? Because the interface is participating in the EIGRP process. So not only does R3 redistribute the EIGRP routes, it's also redistributing the directly connected routes that are part of interfaces participating in that EIGRP process. So this happens by default. However, when you're dealing with IPv6, it doesn't happen by default. If you want those directly connected routes that have interfaces participating in that routing process to be included during redistribution, you need to type in this keyword, include connected. If you don't, then those networks that are directly connected, participating in that routing process, will not be redistributed.